Welcome to The Explainer. Let's dive in. So, you know how some brands just effortlessly pull you in, while others absolutely put you to sleep with that generic robotic brochure speak? It's like they're all reading from the exact same tired script. Well, today we're going to fix that. We are unpacking a seriously powerful strategy guide. Seriously, why do most brands sound exactly the same? It's a massive universal problem. Companies drop millions developing these amazing products, right? But when it actually comes time to talk about them, the copy just falls flat. It's ambiguous, it's stiff, and it completely misses the actual human beings on the other side of the screen. They just become background noise. But there is a cure, and it's called the 4 Rings framework. Think of it as a strategy guide that literally forces you to build a brand from the inside out. No, we're starting at the absolute deepest core of a brand and working our way out step by step to the surface. Here is our agenda for today. 1. Unlocking the 4 rings. 2. Ring 1, core philosophy. 3. Ring 2, sociology. 4. Ring 3, emotional triggers. 5. Ring 4, voice calibration. All right, let's dive into Ring 1, core philosophy. Removing ambiguity about who you are. Look, before you can say anything meaningful, you got to know exactly who is doing the talking. You need a rock-solid foundation. Every single brand has to anchor itself in one of 3 distinct identities, what we call the 3 Hegelian archetypes. And trust me, if you try to be all 3 at once, you end up meaning absolutely nothing to nobody. Let's break these down. First up is the pragmatist. For this brand, pure outcome is literally everything. Think of a heavy-hitting accounting firm. You don't go to their site for lifestyle photography or flowery, poetic vibes, right? You go because you want to know exactly how much cash they saved clients last year. That is their unapologetic core philosophy. Now let's totally flip that and look at the experientialist. The quote here really says it all. We create moments. The feeling is the product. Imagine walking into a luxury spa in Dubai Marina. They are never going to mention the price of a towel or how efficient their booking software is. No way. Every single word is meticulously designed to make you feel a certain way before you even step foot inside. The experience is the deliverable. Finally, we have the authority. We lead, others follow because we've earned it. Picture a high-end real estate agent. Their feed isn't just pretty house tours, it's deep market analysis. Heavy trend reports, bold predictions. They are establishing absolute leadership. You listen because they are the undisputed expert in the room. Moving on to Ring 2, sociology, replacing generic demographics with mindset. Okay, so once we know who we are, we have to actually understand our buyer's mindset. We are moving way past those lazy marketing spreadsheets. Instead, we're getting into the psychology of the person actually clicking buy. And there's this brilliant yacht rental example. That perfectly proves how the exact same product demands totally different messaging depending on who's standing in front of you. You've got the exact same boat, same crew, same harbor, same price. But look at the buyers. An anniversary couple is in memory maker mode. You sell them the sunset and the romance, right? They want a story worth retelling. But then you have a CEO entertaining a client. They're a relationship investor. They couldn't care less about the sunset. They want fast Wi-Fi and impressive champagne to close a deal by Monday. They're buying leverage. And then there's the tour operator, the efficiency seeker. They just want to know headcount capacity so they can resell packages for a margin. The absolute key here? If you pitch all 3 of these people with the same generic copy, you lose every single one of them. Perspective shifts everything. To help you nail down that mindset, the framework gives us 4 specific sociological roles a customer plays. Are they a protector, making a safe, bulletproof choice? Are they a builder, investing in creation and growth? Maybe they're a seeker, just desperately looking for relief from a nagging problem? Or a curator, picking something because it reflects their personal identity? I challenge you right now. When your ideal customer interacts with your brand, which of these roles are they actively playing? Next up, Ring 3, emotional triggers, removing flat, feature-only language. To stop boring people to tears with lists of product specs, we use 8 emotional triggers: belonging, certainty, status, relief, curiosity, urgency, pride, safety. These are the bridge between your brand's philosophy and your customer's sociology. Now, you don't just mash all these buttons at once. You pick the exact emotional chord that connects who you are to what your buyer desperately needs. Let's see what a couple of these actually sound like. Listen to this. The window is real and closing. Man, you can feel that, right? That is the urgency trigger. It cuts right through the noise and forces a decision. When you use this effectively, you are heavily compelling them to move right this second before they miss out. Now let's completely shift gears. You will not regret this. Feel how different that is? That is the sheer psychological weight of the certainty trigger. It's calm, it's grounded, and incredibly authoritative. If your buyer is playing that protector role we just talked about, hearing this level of absolute assurance is exactly what they need to confidently sign the contract and actually sleep well at night. And finally, ring 4, voice calibration, removing brochure speak. This is where the rubber meets the road. It's how your brand actually sounds in the real world. Think of it like a mixing board for your brand's voice, featuring 4 specific dials: warmth, authority, pace, and register. Just by tweaking these dials, you completely change the final output. The words literally transform based on where you set them. Check out how just bumping up the warmth dial changes everything. On the clinical end, you've got our diagnostic process identifies root causes and delivers structured remediation. Yikes, sounds like a machine wrote it. But slide that warmth dial over to human and you get, we figure out what's actually wrong and walk you through fixing it, step by step. Same exact core message. But suddenly it feels like you're talking to a real, helpful person. That is the tangible impact of tuning your voice. Let's look at one more, the authority dial. Crank it all the way up to expert and you state, based on 18 years of market analysis, here is what you need to know. Boom, commands instant respect. But maybe your brand philosophy is more about connection, so you dial it down to peer. And instead, you say, honestly, here's what we'd do if it were our money. See how fundamentally that shifts the dynamic? One speaks down from a podium. The other puts an arm right around your shoulder. So we've gone from the deepest philosophical core straight out to the actual words on the page. Remember, your brand is only as strong as the alignment of these 4 rings. If you're an authority at your core, but you accidentally use a peer voice dial, your audience is going to feel that disconnect instantly. They just won't trust you. So I want to leave you with this provocative question. Where is your brand disconnected? Take a hard look at your copy today. Does your inner philosophy actually match your outer voice? Thanks for hanging out with me for this explainer, and I'll catch you on the next one.